Hi guys, welcome to Murphy's Sports Bar, the one and only place to be in South Yorkshire for pool where it's all happening. I'm here now with one of the owners, one of the brothers. He's at the right hand side of me. We've got Tommy Eckingbottom. I just want you to post what you think is going to happen in these two semi-finals with Adam Myerscough playing John McAllister. Big outsider, obviously. Adam is, he's done well in this competition to reach semis. And we've got the world number 2 in the Ultimate Pool against Rob Wacker-Warm from Ultimate Pool. If you give us your comments, everybody, we'd like to know what you think. We'd much appreciate it, me and Tom. Thank you, and I hope you have a great afternoon watching these two great games.
Thank you, Jim. What an opening, guys, for you there from the main man. I've been listening at home, and everyone's been putting some good comments about you commentating, Jim. So we need some top commentating in the semi-finals.
I try my best, Tom. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm just doing it off at cuff here. I'm trying to make it as entertaining for people as possible. So I'm sorry if some people dislike it. I cannot please everybody. But I hope you all enjoy these two great semi-finals.
And I've just looked there, Jim, and Adam Myerscough gone 3-3 with John McAllister there.
Yeah, in these races here, I think anything can happen. Obviously, money matches races to 21, 23, 25, 30. Generally, the better player is going to win over such a vast distance. But I think even in these, like Adam Myerscough beat Mark Farnsworth the other day. Mark was a little bit worse for wear, bless him. Mark wasn't at his best. Bless him.
Was he intoxicated or was it?
Yes, I think Mark had a very, very late night, bless him. He'd had a few drinks, and when he played young Ashton Atkinson, he looked to me like I was stood at the side near him. He looked like he was flagging, but Mark's a great player.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a fantastic player. There's been some great players in here this weekend. Jim.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like, is it the guy from years ago that played Darren Appleton for, what is it, Marvin Nestor?
Yeah.
What a good player he is. Very, very steady player. And I think he just lost to Adam in the quarterfinals, didn't he?
Yeah, both. I spoke to Marvin after, and he just said it just was one of them games where both didn't play well at all, and it was just Adam was the better of the worse player. And,
right.
And, he said it was a shame because he thought he could, Adam could bring the best out of his game. You know what I mean? And he was a bit upset, but like say Paul, that's how it is. You can play one good game and then the next you could just both struggle, or it's an hard game.
There's a saying in all sports, Tom, you're only as good as your last game, And sometimes this game, Tom, it can be so cruel and unforgiving, can't it?
Yeah.
It really can. If them balls don't roll your way, or I always say this: the break is luck.
Yeah.
You can break and you can try and keep the white ball down the middle of the table and break clean, but them balls will roll where they're round and they'll roll where they want to roll.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, Tom, is luck from the break.
Yeah, it is.
At this level, Tom, once they get one off at break, generally they're clearing up, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I was speaking to young Ashton, and he was just saying that he's playing out of his skin.
What a talent!
And obviously the breaks. I think he was 4. He might be able to correct me. 4 all, and he just said that his breaks just dried up. Didn't get a ball, and Mark obviously just went on and ended up winning the game. But he said if he just got a ball off the break, it'd give him a chance. Do you know what I mean? He'd have a chance.
Yeah.
And,
I agree with. I've played Ashton a lot lately, and I've been practicing with young Ashton, and sometimes he's been clearing table in 30 seconds. It's frightening the talent the lad's got. You never know how far, because I think on his day he's capable of matching any of these top world class players, isn't he? And we forget he's only 16. He's still a boy.
I know.
Still a young lad.
I think for any pool player or any sport, if you're playing someone and they're reaping, they're so much in confidence, they've got like that belief, and you can see it. They're just running around the table banging balls in. For any player, it's hard because you think this guy, it means business. And he's only 16 and he does it against them all. It don't matter whether he's playing.
He's fearless, isn't he?
He's fearless. If he's playing Sheppy, or it don't matter if he's playing me or you on the table. It's still the same.
Yeah. And I'm really looking forward, Tom, to his game. I think it starts at 7 o'clock. Everybody, if you want to get down here and enjoy a good game, there'll be plenty. And come down, have a few drinks, a bit of food. 7:30 start at Murphy's Sports Bar. And I'll just let you know, Tom and Jack, they're putting these tournaments on and they're making virtually nothing from it. So if anybody that can do it we're not begging here, but we appreciate it for what Murphy's does with all these top class competitions, and they're getting all these big name players down here, which is it's brilliant. If you could make a little donation to it just to help us, and if you could get yourselves down here on Saturday, this Friday coming, Ashton Atkinson's playing Christian Jowett. And it'll be a phenomenal game, everybody.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come down and thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah, that's it. I think after last game, I think he was, I could be wrong, but I think Ashton was 12, 4 or 5.
Ashton lost 11 on the spin.
And lost 11 on
yeah,
spin.
I think what Ashton did, he got a bit of it. Like I always say sometimes in this saying, a runaway train runs out of track, and he ran away a little bit too quick. I think he thought he were invincible at the time. He was 12-5 up and thought it's a matter of time before I got up at line. And suddenly in pool, it's such an unforgiving game. Things can go drastically wrong.
Yeah.
And then what it does, it escalates and escalates. And then you get it in your head, Tom. You lose 5 on trot. You think, I can't win another frame.
No.
And then Christian won 11 on trot.
Unbelievable.
Which might never happen to Ashton again in his career. Somebody beating Ashton Atkinson.
No.
11 frames, and you get it in your head, and then negativity sets in, Tom. I think Ashton, though, is a different player than what he was when he played Christian, because what we've done, we've refined Ashton's safety game a little bit.
Yeah.
Instead of going for virtually impossible clearances. Oh, the whites just dropped in here. So we're back on. We're going to talk about these semi-finals now. So just gone in off now.
Yeah, I've just seen the break before. The white ball and black ball went in. The black ball went in, but the white ball jumped off at table. So obviously, if the black ball didn't go in there, he saved him there. You know what I mean? For
Yes, because it's a re-rack, Tom.
Yeah.
Yes.
And obviously he's broke off, and there we go. So, I mean, Adam, to be fair, he's playing unbelievable.
He is, yeah.
He is, and
yeah.
you
I mean,
know.
Adam's on about giving the game up. He said he's a bit fed up with it and that lot. But sometimes it can reinvigorate him. Just this good run here could spark a bit of life into him for future. And he might think, well, I'm not putting my cue away. I'm going to carry on playing.
I think he's always felt like that, Jim, though. He's always, ever since I've known him, he's always said, I'm retiring. I think he loves the game that much. He gets frustrated with it. But, I mean, these yellows here, what he's on here, these look pretty straightforward, don't they?
Yeah, they do, yeah. They're just really dot to dot, aren't they? Just got to mind his work when after he puts this second yellow, that he doesn't go wrong. He's actually, he's going to leave that for last, isn't he, Tom, to connect at Blackett Middle, yeah?
Yeah, I think he wanted to...
It's like now, Tom, joking aside, if you look at where he's put that white, it's not simple, is it?
No, I think he wanted to be near it middle.
If you look at this logically now...
Wow. Yeah, I think Adam wanted to be in the middle of the table there, but he's played a nice shot. He's played a nice shot. He's put his hand up. Sometimes you need them little flicks. And Rob Warne goes 3-2 up. Be a cracking game, I think, this between Rob and Deck. I don't know if anyone watched the last game, but I think Rob Wilson, it was 9-9, and he missed the ball down the rail to go 10-9, and that was...
It's a bit like the other game, Tom. This is what happens regularly in these competitions when you feel like that you can close the margin and get level. Tom Jones has hit a yellow, hasn't he, that's rattled in thing to put John McAllister out. And here we go now. John McAllister's playing here now in semi-final. And sometimes these type of things happen. And I always say this, Tom, to win a tournament, even if the best player wins it, somewhere along the line, the best player's still got to have the run of the balls and things go right for him, Tom.
100%.
Even though you can have the 2 or 3 favourites, to win a competition, there can only be one winner. It's not easy. So you've got to have that little bit of luck, Tom. Do you agree with me?
100%, mate. You say, I mean, there's probably Tommy who could have knocked John out, and, you know, maybe John's been a few balls where he's thought, that was a bit lucky or whatever. But, you know, it's a long weekend, and there's a lot of pull involved. So, like you say, if there wasn't any run of unluckiness, you know, or bit of luck, you'd be amazed. You would be amazed. I mean, you know, we talk about some players, you know, like Pete Fisher, and you've got Ashton Atkinson, and then you've got, you know, these other players who have been knocked out, you know, maybe early doors, who've not had a sniff really of having a chance of winning it. But these boys here, You know, look at Declan. I mean, he's quality, isn't he, Declan?
Declan's, I remember him
Declan.
coming here 5 or 6 years ago. I was introduced to him, a young lad, and he had a big name, a big reputation then. And to be honest, 5 years on, Declan's fulfilled it, hasn't he? He's
has.
now ranked number 2 in the Ultimate Pool, and he's closing in on Tom, isn't he? He's closing in on Tom for the number 1 spot, isn't he? Tom Cousins, and Tom was way out in front. They reckoned at one time that if Tom Cousins stopped playing for virtually a year, he'd still be the head of the rankings by a country mile. But now Declan, that's, I reckon, 1 win from Declan, or Declan going deep in a tournament, and Tom getting knocked out early, Tom Cousins, Declan's really on points. He could be the world number 1, yeah.
Wow.
And don't forget, Declan's closed that gap on him.
Yeah.
And there's nobody now in Ultimate Pool, there's nobody dominating events and winning 2 events on the same weekend, Tom. It's been spread out. It's been littered out between them.
What do you think to Ultimate Pool? Because you went, didn't you, for a weekend?
I really enjoyed it, and there's often been this conversation: who's the best, the Ultimate or the IPA? Well, this is my theory on it. I might be wrong. Tell me what you mean, what you think, people on this stream. I think the top 8 players in the IPA are as good as the top 8 players in the Ultimate Pool. So if we had 1 to 8, number 1 in the Ultimate Pool, Liam Dunster, is it, or Mark Boyle?
I think it's Dunster, isn't
So let's just say Dunster against number 1 Tom Cousins. Very close game. Let's go number 2, Declan Brennan against number 2. Who would you say? Mark Boyle.
Isn't it?
Close game. But what I think is the top 8 of the IPA is as good as the top 8 in the Ultimate Pool. That's my opinion. You've got your likes of your Dan Davies, haven't you? You've got the likes of the Godfather, Garrett Ibbott. Great player that's been on the scene for years. A renowned great player. 2 times world champion. And I think the top 8 is very even, but I think the whole field going from 1 to 40, say 1 to 40, I think the field is stronger in the Ultimate Pool. That's my opinion. I might be wrong.
Again, though, it comes down to opinions, doesn't it? And I think with I can remember that guy who does the Ultimate Pool. He called out IPA.
Yep.
For every viewer who watches pool, why has that not happened?
Well, they did it with darts, didn't they? Remember in darts, remember BDO, and you've got the other one with Phil Taylor. Phil Taylor took on Andy Fordham.
Yeah.
Andy Fordham, bless him, he's died now. Yeah. And then Phil Taylor absolutely annihilated Andy Fordham. And then they had that one, Raymond van Barneveld. I think he won 4 world titles with BDO. He come over, he won 1 world title with the other organisation, with the biggest one. Phil Taylor and that, and Dennis Priestley, they broke away from the BDO and formed their own darts. They had it Phil Taylor versus Barneveld. Phil Taylor won. I think the BDO is miles behind the other, but I know what you're saying is to match them up and play them against each other.
I personally think for every fan, like they could do, like, for example, they could play 1 set of rules and they get this like 2 sets of rules. So they play the black ball, they play the world rules or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But I think it'd just be a fantastic viewing. I think it would.
I think they ought to do it, don't you? And I think it's been in pipeline.
It don't matter. It don't really matter if, Ultimate Pool. It don't really matter if.
It's nice to
see.
see.
It don't really matter if whoever won. It just be they could do it like, you see this Moscone Cup. I believe that could be as big as that.
Yeah, Dunster didn't do anything really. I agree with that. Who's this person here?
Daniel Randall.
Yeah, Daniel, I agree with that. Cousins Dunster didn't do anything in the pool. Yeah, I
think though, again though, do you know when you go back to tournaments, like you said, you need a lot of run. That's why I think with Cousins to do what he's done, over tournaments, it shows how good the guy is. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas Dunster could play Cousins right now in a one-off game, and Dunster could 100% win that game.
I agree with you.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree. Dunster is a nightmare for anybody to. Dunster is the nightmare in to play because he's slow, he's methodical. He'll a simple pot. He'll take the same time over a simple shot, over a studying shot. Is methodical. Is a perfectionist. Just watch when he takes a cup break. Balls, he's methodical. Yeah. He's a great player. But I understand what Daniel's saying. He come over to Ultimate, but sometimes people don't adjust to do it, do they?
It can be the environment, it can be the people around him. It could be the atmosphere. It could be a lot of.
I do think I'll say this again. I think the top players, like you've got your top players from the Ultimate Pool. It'd be lovely, Tom, wouldn't it, to see the top 8 from the IPA in a competition. Again, where they could do singles and they could do doubles and they could rack the points up. Yeah, Moscone type. I think it'd be brilliant. Obviously, there's got to be one winner, but I think it wouldn't be a foregone conclusion where Ultimate Pool absolutely annihilated IPA.
No. Now, just having a look at the some of the comments, guys. If you have got predictions on the game, on the games in the semis, get some predictions in.
Yeah.
3-3 with Declan and Rob, and 5-3.
Also, you know, when you think about it, Tom, John McCallum, who's put that Dunster v Birkby? He'd need some start off me, wouldn't he? Eh? Liam Dunster would need start off. Jimmy Boy Birkby, you must be joking. I'd want 9 off Dunster up to 10.
I tell you what, I don't know if I've got a shot clock long enough for it.
Oh, that ain't nice, Tom. That ain't nice. But yeah, also I'll go on to say this: John McAllister's got a good record here, hasn't he? He has, hasn't he? He's won everything he's been in here, hasn't he?
John is some player.
Do you want to know my claim to fame? If I could have got it in pool, shall I tell you my claim to fame?
Did you take a frame off him?
No. I beat Dan Davey 5-3 in quarter-final. I won my semi-final and I played John McAllister in final. Can you remember at 2:30 in the morning?
I do, yeah.
I was 3-1 down. I went 4-3 up and I had him in safety exchange and he did the most beautiful shot to get out of trouble ever. And he landed on black and he broke my heart. And then he stop laughing. He broke my heart. I could have cried. And I said to him before game, I'm sorry, John, it's late. And do you know what he said to me, bless him? Don't worry, Jim. He says, we'll still play game. And I respect John for that. He never moaned. And he still, the next day, won that competition of a weekend.
Yeah.
I was 4-3 up, 3-1 down. I was playing out my skin. I thought, I couldn't believe what were happening. But listen, over a short distance, it'd absolutely annihilate me, John, over a long distance.
Yeah.
But when I was 4-3 up, I snookered him. And he had to get on his last red. And I thought, you can't do this. He potted that red and landed perfect. I thought, how was it? He put it on a 5-peg, and I was like gutted. And then he broke and dished me.
Unbelievable how it happens.
Unbelievable player.
Innit?
He seems to like it here, doesn't he?
Oh,
and you know, respect to John, he always comes with the guy, doesn't he? Who's the guy who sponsored him?
Jeff.
Yeah, what a nice guy he is.
Jeff. I forgot Jeff's second name, but yeah, Jeff's...
All I'll say is, do you know, it's a lovely story, that, isn't it? No matter where John McAllister plays, that gentleman goes on. And I think it's good for the gentleman to go and watch John. It keeps him going, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, ever since I've known
He's
John,
such a polite guy as well.
Yeah. Yeah, they've always come across him, you know, with family of ours, and I've always got on well with John and Jeff. And my dad's always had a great laugh with Jeff. Absolutely. They have a great laugh, them two together, my dad and Jeff.
Jeff Lee.
Oh, that's it. Jeff Lee's his sponsor. Thank you, mate.
Thank you, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. But what I'm saying is Jeff's been with John since he was a young lad, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Which is a fantastic story, and he's still with him today. I like to see things like that. Well, so we're back on to game. John McAllister 5-3 up against Adam Myerscough. Obviously, Adam's the big underdog in this semi-final. He's done well to get where he's got, and we've got Declan Brennan 4-3 up against Rob Warren. And I will say, Eli, and I've got to just say this quickly.
Yeah, he has got that one wrong. It's 3-4 to Rob
3-4 to Rob Warren and 5-3,
Yeah.
I apologise, to John
4-3 to
McAllister. It's 4-3 to Rob Warren. And I felt sorry yesterday, to be honest, when we looked at Ashton Atkinson's game against John McAllister. Ashton's trailing 7-6, and Ashton did a nice clearance. Ashton gets to black, doesn't hit the black hard. Heartbreaking situation. The black, it's the back of the pocket, Tom, shoots out, and then John clears his final 3-4 reds. If Ashton could have got that back to 7, Ashton's breaking. He's in ascendance there. He's got the momentum, he breaks. And for a lad of 16 to be able to do that against these players is phenomenal.
Yeah, without a doubt. But then again, that's exactly what was on about earlier. You know, like for John, he needs that little bit of... for it to happen for him.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously Ashton needed it to happen for him.
Yeah, but I just think Ashton, I think Ashton, a bit more maturity. He's only 16. He's going to get naturally maturity with age. Ashton, you know, is 1 foot future, Tom.
Yeah.
He's going to push these all the way. They're not going to enjoy playing him, I'm telling you.
No.
They're not. I can see what's coming.
John goes 6-3.
John goes 6-3. I think it's a tough ask for Adam now, Tom, to be quite honest. But the other game seems very much in the balance. Anything can happen from here, you know.
Yeah, I think the thing with John, what I absolutely just love watching, and I've probably watched him for a numerous amount of years now, is he goes around the table at the same pace.
Yes.
Plays at the same pace.
Yes.
And he just doesn't look like nothing bothers him.
Very rare do you see him ruffled. Very.
Even when he's like when the other guy's on the hill, you'd think John's on the hill. The way he plays, he's quality to watch. And I think that's what he's doing to Adam. You see, I think John's got himself in his rhythm. Yeah. And Adam needs to try and take him out of that now.
I'll be honest,
really
it's only my opinion, Tommy, but I think it's a big ask even from 6-3 up to 11, and Adam's going to have it in his head now.
But see that there from John. Breaks off, white ball's going in, red ball decides to come nipping before, stops the white ball and
do you know sometimes it's a cruel game, Tom? Do you know normally when you're in front by 3 you get them runs? If it had been 6-3 behind, that'd have gone in.
Yeah. 100%. But like Adam there, though, we're saying about the rhythm and stuff. Adam's now in his chair, whereas that could have been 2 shots. It potentially could get him.
Yeah.
And then
so then you're talking 6-4 instead of 7-3. So that shot's a 2-frame swing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
J Mac, an absolute machine. What's been about you?
I'm Slice. Jimbo Slice. I'm not a machine. I'm far from it compared to these players. Look, let's take a look at Rob Warren here, Tom. He's on the yellow. He's coming down here. Is it that red? And he's gone and he can't get it now. I don't think there's enough room to put that in. The only thing he can do, Tom, is put his thin clip that black and put this.
I don't know if he can see it, you know. Do you know, like a little.
No, Tom, he can see it. He can clip the black on the edge here, Tom.
He can pot it.
Can he? I don't think he can.
I don't think he can get it in here, Tom. I don't think.
Well, it looks.
Wow,
like
it done from here.
No, it done.
That's my 60-year-old eyes, Tom.
Fluid.
I apologise. Yes.
I'll be honest, I didn't think that went.
You didn't, Tom, no.
But I thought with a little bit of a swerve round, I thought it might just... but that were a comfortable pot, that.
Very much so.
Wasn't it?
Very much so, yeah. So we've got Robert Wackerwarn leading Declan the Destroyer. Is it the Declan Brennan here, the world number 2? And he's 5-3 down. This game, I think, is going to be a bit closer than the McAllister game. Not taking any away from Adam Myerscough, but Adam's got to very slowly now try and close this gap, because if he don't, he's going to be in quicksand.
The thing that I've just read on his comment there, I mean, I do get what you're saying, mate, because as a young lad, I think temperament is key, but to tell someone to calm down or tell someone to do this, I think it slightly has to become natural.
Yeah.
If
you are what you are, Tom.
If you watch John's one of the nice, calmest lads you'll ever meet in your life. He just chilled out. I don't think I've ever heard one person say a bad word about John.
I'm not being funny. There could be a war going above John's house. There could be a war going on and bombs being dropped from an aeroplane, and John would still be like...
He'd be chilled out.
He'd be chilled out. John's got such a good temperament. I've not seen John in here really get rattled. I've seen him sometimes miss a ball, Tom, and I've seen him shake it, edit himself, and I've seen him have a little word, but nothing too outrageous. I've never seen him lose it, probably. I'll tell you another player and all that's got good discipline, shall I? He's not here today. Kyle Cope. Very, very good discipline.
Very good. But yeah, going back to that, on my opinion with the Antis, is Ashton needs a little bit of fire, and if he doesn't, because he's a quick attacking player now, you take that out of him. He's a young lad. He needs that. He needs to learn. He needs to learn when to take his time in the crucial shots. He's a rhythm player.
Well, that's going to come, and I think, to be honest,
you watch Sheppy, Anthony. You watch Sheppy play when he's flying. He runs out.
But I will say this: Sheppy's an extraordinary talent. But I'm going to be perfectly honest. I think Ashton's quicker than Sheppy. How he moves around.
Without a doubt.
I'm not going on about. Listen, Ashton. I've seen all these players. I've been to some of these events. I've watched them all, Tom. And I'm not blowing smoke up the little lad's backside. I'm saying it as it is. You've got to sometimes in life give credit where credit's due. I've never seen a player clear up as quick as Ashton.
No.
Oh, no. Outrageous. He played Ricky last night for £100 in a game after here. Ashton, I sat there watching it. I'd had a few drinks. Ashton 7-2 down. Win about 20 minutes. It's 7-7.
Yeah, that's how it is, isn't it?
Ridiculous, and Ashton beat him.
I'm just looking here now. It says Danielle there. Look, only person I've seen lose it is Dunster.
Yeah, yeah,
Can you imagine
probably,
that,
yeah,
couldn't
yeah. I think Dunster
Did he
would
tap
I
Brett by any
think
chance?
Dunster would drive the Pope insane.
I think he might. I would have a guess that he's probably tap wrecked a few times and whatever else.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look at this now, Rob Warne now. Yeah, I don't know whether you know this, Ashton, but let me tell you, did I say before these two semi-finals, Tom, did I say I don't fancy a Brennan McAllister final?
I
did
didn't see that. I didn't hear that.
I
one.
did.
I did.
Thank you. I said, what
Ashton's backing him up, so
Yeah,
he did,
what
guys.
I said, I says I've got a feeling today. I don't know why. I'm not always right. I didn't think it'd be a Rob Warne, a Declan Brennan McAllister final. I'd have had them two along with Farnsworth to be the three front-running favourites in this competition. I don't think it'll be that final. I just had a feeling.
Adam.
There's always an upset.
Adam just missed a pot there, and
The scoff, yeah.
but he needs that. He needs that to get back. He needs this if he's got any chance of staying in this game.
Yeah. It's slowly, you can't really get it to 8-3 up to 11 with somebody as powerful as John, can you?
No.
Johnny plays. I'm not on about his cue action here, his temperament, his overall stature of the game, John McAllister. He reminds me of a Rolls Royce.
He is.
Would you agree with that?
100%. 100%.
Just does everything. He's been on scene, very, very difficult to beat, isn't he?
Yeah.
Very, very good player. Just so steady, so calm.
Looks like Deck and Rob's just gone for a little break.
I think Declan will go for a cigarette. I sent Declan. I sent him to Burger Van and Hot Dog Van, didn't I? See if he's. But I'll tell you what, he's got it all to do here. Declan needs to be winning this next 10th frame, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But we've got Mr. Myerscough on here. Myerscough now. I think he's snookered himself on his last yellow. If he don't get this, he's in deep, deep trouble.
I think there, to be honest, I mean, sometimes you can potentially just try and do a little bit too much. And I just make sure, I know obviously it's saying it, but just make sure of getting you send that next shot and landing behind that red there. It's just going to kill everything.
Sometimes, Tom, when you're chasing
I hope
game
he
and you're
pots
playing such a
this.
world-class player as John,
I hope he pots it.
I'll tell you what, that's nice.
That's a nice pot. I hope. I want to make a game of it. You see?
Yeah,
for
no, I
Adam-
know
for
that.
Adam's
I know
sake.
we like John, but what you're saying is, as Adam's a big underdog, you'd
Yeah,
like
just
it
like
to
to
go a
s-
bit
yeah.
closer, wouldn't you, Tom? To make a game of it. What's prize money, Tom, if you don't mind me asking? I think we've got somebody online here. I forgot the name. What's it called?
Oh, I can't say.
What's prize money, Tom? This one here, mate.
£2,000 to winner.
That's a nice weekend's work, isn't it?
Yeah, we've had £1,000 added from Elite Bet.
How
We've
much?
got 800 to winner.
2,000 to winner, 800
To runner-up, yeah.
400 to semis,
Yeah.
150 to...
Wow.
150 to quarterfinals. What entry fee, Ashton?
100.
£100.
£100.
So if you get to quarterfinals, you've got your money back and a little bit more. Now, come on,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
It
to
is,
be a
it's
part
good.
of
And
an
like I
event.
said to everybody here that's tuning in, Murphy's are putting all these top events on, getting all big names down, and they're doing it out goodness of their heart. They're not making much money at all on this, are you, Tom?
Well, to be honest, it's
They make it all right, probably on a few drinks and things like that, but it'd be nice if you could just donate a couple of quid just towards what these people are doing
think-
and giving your entertainment to watch these great players at Murphy's Sports Bar in Doncaster, South Yorkshire.
it's in very rare that I do come on comms. I mean, I don't mind doing it every now and again, and you know, it's just sort of bit of voice for people at home, because I've been sat at home a few times and I think we just need someone speaking. It just needs that. It
Even
does-
if
it does
even
need
if it
that,
upsets a few
100%. It
people
don't
and that, and
matter.
people
It
get
don't
sick,
really
it's
matter.
nice to have some commentary on a game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes
But,
it's like watching a film on mute, innit? You're not going to
Yeah.
enjoy it, hey? You
No.
need a bit of sound, you need a bit of entertainment, don't you?
But what I will say about the stream, you know, brother Jack, he's put some really serious time into it. He's really we spent some money on the cameras. We spent a lot of money on trying to make sure it's all right for the players. also, reclothed them all before this event.
And also, I've got to say, Tom, while we're at it, if you're honest about it, I know you've done that, but Ricky Jones does a lot, doesn't he, behind the scenes? Ricky Jones, he does, doesn't he, Tom?
Yeah, well, I'm just about to get on to him, but
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
we're just going back to the stream side of things. I mean, we'd obviously, it's a YouTube. You go on. I mean, there's not many. I wouldn't say there's not many YouTube viewings that you can just click on a Sunday night and watch this sort of level for nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You look at the Jamie Fitzgerald, the other lady, the Welsh Wizardess, when they played for money, you still can't even get that game on YouTube, and you've got to pay for it.
know. And
Never mind the commentary, you couldn't
Yeah.
even watch the game. You have to
No.
pay £5 or £7 to watch that.
I think it was about 6-7 quid. You know,
Yes.
But yeah, like I say, so we are trying our best with stream. You know, we get the main man Jimbo in when we can, and treat the fans. But with Ricky has, with Jack and they bump them together, and they always are pulling these top events out for people. So you've got to hold your hands up for Ricky, and he's done a great job.
Long may it last. And I will tell you something about Murphy Sports Bar. This is only my opinion. I'm not trying to decry anywhere else. There's a new sports bar opened apparently with Rasson tables in Barnsley. Good looked at place.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny here, but when you
nothing
consider
to be funny about.
consider it's £11 or £12 an hour, depending on round about that price. I got told £11 or £12. You can come to your place, Tom, and I'm not trying to match these up and compare by any way, mean, shape or form here. A month membership at your place is £30.
£30.
Right, listen to this. Very interesting. So you could go there and you could have 3 hours with your friend, and 3 hours will cost you more there than what it will a month at Murphy's.
So you have one session a month,
Yeah, one.
or you can have a full month.
So let's just put this into context. They've set this business up. Good luck to them.
Yeah.
Not decrying it. Always when a business, Tom, first opens, it like a pub. You have an opening day and there's loads and loads of people. Now, I've seen it in Doncaster. Michael Owen opened a pub up in town, up in Lazarus Court. There's nobody going in it now. So what I'm saying to you is, when a place first opens, it's human curiosity that'll go in and have a look. But in today's climate, how bills are, Tom, and how expensive things are and the cost of living, it's going to be a lot of money for people to want to play, Tom, for £11 an hour, isn't it?
I mean,
It's very expensive, that,
100%.
Tom.
I mean, we're not here, me, Jim, we're not here to try and say anything about other clubs. And like Jim says, good luck to them, and we don't want any bad things. We're not going to come on here and slag any.
No,
other
I'm
business
not.
off.
I'm not. Anybody that sets a pool club
What
up
I think,
the top.
John, what Jim is saying is the fact that we do charge a tiny amount for our tables.
You couldn't go anywhere, Tom, remotely to pay £30 for a membership. £30 for a month.
I'd like to know how many people's watching here in their local area that they would love to pay £30 for a month.
And get what they're seeing now in here, or they can come down, they can have a coffee, they can have a tea, they can even have a bite to eat, they can sit in this beautiful area and they can watch these games like with money matches all the time, great atmosphere. And you know, Tom, you're never charged to put it on social media, do you, the game?
No.
Which is credit to you, Tom. Which tells me, Tom, we your family, it's not all about take. It's about giving, isn't it?
Yeah. The people who know us, that's how it's always been. We try our best. We try to look after, with county players. Anyone who plays for county, they can come in, beforehand, and we'll do them a discount price, even though we've got the cheapest rate in the country. Do you know what I mean? So
It can't be any cheaper, Tom.
It's about keeping everyone happy, and look at this.
I'm just looking at this now, but can I just say, this game is still far from over. Declan has got a lot of ammunition to come back and fire at Rob here. 3 frames and things can go wrong. Rob Beck's dry here, Declan gets them. But I'll tell you, Rob's looking really good, isn't he? Rob needs 4. Declan needs 8.
I watched him in the last match against Wilson, and I will tell you something. Wilson, his chance. He had his chance. He should have gone 10-9 up, without a doubt. Should have gone 10-9 up, and obviously Rob cleared up, fantastic skill shot, and then end up winning 11-9. Now look at him. He's 7-3 up against Declan. He's playing out his skin.
Can I just say, credit tier at £7 an hour. That's very, very cheap. And I'm not knocking, it's very cheap compared to most. So you can see how cheap it is of Murphy's, because there won't be many places who can do it at £7 an hour. The problem, Murphy's, you see, is an established place, and I'm 3 years younger than Tom's dad. I used to play Tom. My granddad was best friends, very good friends with Paddy, Tom's dad, and my granddad, and my dad used to take me through as a 14-year-old, and I used to play old rules with Tommy Eckingbottom, old Tom, who was a phenomenal safety player. I think he even beat Keith Brewer once in a tournament.
beat him a few
Yeah,
times, yeah.
a very, very good player, your father. I used to practice them type of rules that Tony Selby, the late Tony Selby, learnt me the fudging rules, and I used to play Tom's dad before Tom were born. And we used to have a good knock on a Sunday afternoon. We used to go an hour Tom before at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And my granddad used to take me, used to have a pint of Whitbreads in his old mug that Paddy had gave. And we used to go there. We used to love it. So we used to get there for 11 o'clock. And my granddad Jim would go in, and my dad, and I'd have a knock with Tom's dad. Tom's dad's now, I think, is about 61, isn't he?
62.
62, yeah, I'm 59, almost 60. And I remember them games. You walked up the stairs, Tom. You had a
did.
5-foot table to the right-hand side. You went to the big end, you had a 6-foot table. And round the corner, I remember old Levi throwing the darts with his feathered flights. Old times, Tom. How things have changed on pool. The conditions on pool tables now, Tom, are ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
my dad, when I grew up playing, he was obviously got a shed at home, and we used to put table in there. We always had a nice table, but the cloth, like a woolly cloth. And my dad would say, "Here, there's a nice cue here. You can have that one." And the tip used to be up with like super glue all around.
Yeah.
Tip were a half on and all that, but you get on with it. You just play.
Tom, it's a bit like football conditions now, and you look at your players like your George Best, that played on mud baths. George Best got kicked. He got kicked from pillar to post. Nearly got his Ron Chopper Harris from Chelsea, nearly breaking his legs. You get players today that get touched. Referees, get set. It was tougher then, and the conditions now, they're playing on like carpets. It's different. Football boots, and he's broke his metatarsal. There was none of that then.
Yeah,
Do you know a football team sometimes in the 70s had one substitute?
Unbelievable.
One
Especially
substitute.
with how it used to be as well. They used to kick each other up in air.
Yeah, kick it each up in air, and now they get touched, don't they?
That's
Conditions are different. The conditions on a pool table more, like now, the pockets are more generous. They slide more up the cushions on the naps.
Yeah.
You very rarely got a brick and dish on a 5-foot table then, Tom. The balls were heavier.
Yeah.
The pockets were tighter. There were no response, Tom, off at cushions.
Well, my dad used to say that every time someone did break and dish, they were in local newspaper. So that's how much it must have been there back in the day from my father. But, now it's happening every other threat. They're hitting break that well, and they're breaking that nice. And
do you know who's impressed me, Tom, with his break more than anybody this weekend? And I didn't realise what a phenomenal break he'd got. Watch Declan Brennan break. Just watch the control of that cue ball when he breaks. Got a phenomenal break.
I'll have a look in his.
I'll be honest, I felt a bit sorry for Jake, because Jake was making a comeback, Jake Dillon-Newell against Declan, and Jake did a break and Black went in. And I was saying to myself under my breath, sat watching here in gallery here, I thought, watch bloody Jake break off and not get one.
And
he broke a phenomenal break. He potted a ball, but the Black went in. I thought he had to reset them balls, and it was 8-5. I thought, watch this. It's sod's law. Jake will break and go dry. What happened? Jake broke and went dry. He left absolute dollies on reds for Declan, and Declan took him out. That's soul destroying, isn't it? That? I can understand in some organisations and rules, Tom, when you pot a black, they put the black back on the spot. So if you break and pot a yellow or a red, but the black goes in, what they'll do, Tom, they'll respot it and you play the game.
Yeah.
Because in sod's law, Tom, sometimes you break, you put black in, and then you think, damn it, and you have a negativity, and you go dry.
Yeah. It's just like you say, sod's law, innit? And John's there just took a phenomenal clearance out there, John.
This game now is all but over, isn't it? And I think let's give Adam Myskoft a bit of credit. I think in his wildest dreams, if you'd have said to Adam, you're going to play John McAllister in a semi-final and you're going to lose, I think Adam would have took that.
Yeah.
Don't you?
No,
but obviously when you get to a semi-final, you don't want to win it.
No. I know he beat Mark earlier on. Obviously he's beat Marvin. And he's got himself to where he is because he's played well, so I'm assuming that, and he's going off.
Yeah, but can I also say on contrary, I've got to say it, Mark Farnsworth yesterday was struggling, he really was. I know he went out and he had a late night and he enjoyed going into town.
Yeah, he likes it round, doesn't he?
Mark doesn't. Mark likes a pint. I like Mark. Some people make comments about Mark on social media, which I'm not, but Mark has always been a gentleman to me.
Top man.
I remember coming here on crutches when I'd had my operation. Mark straight away got up off his chair and says, "Yeah, Jim, you sit there." I like Mark.
Yeah, he's a top man.
I do
He's a
like
top
him
man.
a lot. I'm sorry to say it. I know certain people don't get on with him. I like Mark. And I'll tell you, Mark were a shadow of himself because he played Ricky, and let's get it right. Wasn't he good?
Yeah. He played phenomenal against Ricky on the Friday. I mean,
Absolutely phenomenal, but I think it was worse for wear, and I think it was taking its toll on Mark game by game. He just brushed past Atkinson, Ashton, and then he come up short against Adam Myskoff. But to be honest, I think an inform and a right Mark Farnsworth would beat Adam.
Yeah.
And that isn't taking anything away from Adam.
Anthony's just put a comment and then basically saying that he probably didn't expect Mark to be how he is. I mean, if I've known Mark a long time, to be fair, and you know, when I first met him, I had a bit of a laugh saying he looked like one of the other pros, and we had a great laugh together in Donny. And when he saw me, you know, congrats me and all this from, you know, being on holiday, and he just, you know, he's a great lad. He's a great lad, and like you say, I think on social media, you know, he puts a few comments, but so what? It's only his opinion. And people, if they don't like it, don't have to read it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
But he's a cracking lad, is Mark, and good luck to him. But John looks to me.
Anthony Goldforce just put something on. Mark was great to talk to, not what I expected. You see,
That's
Andy's
what I
going
said
on
to
that, what other people say about Mark. And when actually you sit listening to Mark, he's all right, isn't he?
That's what I just said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anthony Goldforce just said, same, look here.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Only joking, Tom. But it's true, though, isn't it? It's true,
Well,
though.
my old Jimbo would tell you.
Yeah. Jimbo Slice. was it?
Jimbo Slice is a man. It's about fish cake. Fish cake. Hey?
Yeah, Pete Fisher. It's what?
I don't know what.
I don't know what Pete's put there, but I can't.
It's a head F-U-C-K game.
Oh, yeah, it does, Pete. The game can drive you nuts, can't it? It's like this game here, there's been a couple of mistakes in this frame. Rob Warren leading 7-4, leading obviously by 3 frames, and they've both made mistakes there, which is very unrare. Rob got a bit frustrated. I could see Rob Wacker Warren sit in his chair, and he had a little bang. Didn't you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just there. But, you know, it can drive you crazy, this game. Sometimes you need a straight jacket when it can put you in a mental asylum, this game.
Yeah, I think I agree with you, mate. I think you do see a lot of the
Excuse me.
a lot of the pool players they do struggle with it, to be honest, because I think it's very like as much as you practice, sometimes you just physically can't practice getting a dry break, or you can't, you know, missing a ball that you wouldn't expect to miss, or having a bad flick. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I think I suppose it's like all sports really, but with pool, I do think it's a very, very frustrating game for a lot of people.
Without a doubt, Tom, it's a very, very frustrating game. It can drive you insane. It can drive the most placid person insane, can't it, Paul? There's not many players like you get your John McAllisters and that don't show emotion, isn't there?
There is, but even John gets frustrated. Do you know what I mean? Like his missus has put in a comment there and saying he's playing Dunster, and he just if you know, rather than waiting for Dunster to clear up, he'll just go get balls and rack them up. And I think it's a frustrating.
I don't think
an addiction.
Yeah,
It must be an addiction.
I don't think Dunster deliberately means to do that with people. I think that's just the nature of the beast.
Well,
I think that's the nature of Liam, don't you?
I'm not sure. I think people they'd have the opinions on it, whether or not it's
I watched
right
him.
or whether wrong.
I
It
watched
doesn't
him
really
play
matter
in
to
a
us, does it?
final. I watched him play here, Tom. I was sat in gallery. I was watching him play on table 6, obviously the number 1 match table, and he got beat by Neil Raybone in final, and Dunster got frustrated there.
8-4, Rob. Hey, look, he's walking around with some confidence.
Yeah,
Rob,
he is.
though.
He's swaggering. He's got
Yeah,
his
you can
missus.
see it
He's
when
got
he's-
his missus watching him here. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like he's
Hey,
enjoying
Rob's rubbing his hands together. Look, Rob. Look, oh, aye.
Yeah, it
He's
looks
up
like
for
he's
this,
enjoying it.
innit?
It looks
Yeah.
like he's
I like Wacker. He's a good kid, isn't he?
He's a good kid.
I
yeah.
like Wacker Warren. Nice kid. One at Goodens in Poole, isn't he? Here we go, Declan to break. Let's just watch this break, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's going to cut break, Declan. I don't think he's going to head on front ball break. No. He's going for cut break. Let's watch this. That's a right break, isn't it, Tom?
When you're ready, I'll play.
Yeah, we said 5, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So 5 o'clock, yeah.
yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. So where we go now? I'm just in commentary box here with my mate Tommy Eckingbottom, and we go Declan here with cut break. Well, that would you say that were a bit of a frustration shot that from Declan?
Yeah, I just feel like it is creeping into his game now, and I feel like some
don't-
things it's not going right.
I don't think Declan at 8-4 up would have played that as aggressive as that, do you? I think it's like now he's thinking I've got to start doing something, and sometimes you can run ahead of yourself a little bit, can't you?
Yeah.
That to me was, would you say, a bit of a desperation shot? I'm not saying it a
Yeah.
no, but again, when you're behind, things like that go wrong. That red is still trapped in it.
Yeah.
He's got to get that red out, and then he risks losing the frame if he gets the red out and the red doesn't pot.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the reason why there's a little bit of frustration. But with these top boys here, there's that I know that's you're saying it's trapped, but just drop this red in here and leave a double. You've got to go for it. I think he's got to go for it. Leave a double, and they're on for Declan.
Well, you forget one thing though, Tom. You're right. They're on.
But
this isn't 100%. If he misses it,
he missed
and
it.
what did I say?
But is he going to get away with it?
No, he ain't, because I think what he'll do here, Wacker, I know Wacker's an extreme attacking player here. Wacker only has to secure that bottom bag where them two yellows are.
Yeah, well, yeah. So,
And
I don't think he will.
he's not. He's going to go for it, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's going to go for it. But the only saving grace is that he's going to got this yellow on the right
Yeah,
hand side.
but
there for
I
Declan.
think Wacker will get that out, and I'll tell you how I think he gets it out. He's going to put these two balls. He's going to use that last one here, Tom, to connect onto black. But he's going to leave his sen on that yellow here. Yeah, he's going to come out. I think he's going to attack it now. I might be wrong. I think he's going to. This yellow here he's going to put in. He's going to attack it. He's going to bring that yellow ball out now. No.
No, he's put his.
But he's not got the angle for it, Tom. It's too
No.
straight now. I think he should have done that then. He could have hit that red there, brought that out, and then he was still on that. My opinion, or he's a much better player than me, bro. I think he probably took that.
I think he was trying to leave a good angle.
He's
to go into him.
now chasing, isn't he?
He's off
Like
foot
now,
double.
yeah, he's on foot double, but like
But like
Declan, he's got to get it.
But now Declan will be licking his lips, thinking, "Oh, I've just missed a double." So if he misses a double,
Well,
I'm
that's
back in
the
here.
thing. That's the thing. And Rob now,
Will he get it? Will he get it?
I think he will. He's not.
He's
He
missed
hasn't.
it.
You see.
There you go.
You see, thing is right. I think it'd have been better off instead of going foot double. That yellow there, where he played into that bag, he had a chance to dissect them and move them. I think. Did he do it the wrong way there? Declan's very straight on this red again, isn't he?
He is. He is.
Do you know what? Do you know what you're going to say to me, Tom? You're too negative, Jim.
No.
Play this red into here and shoot that red up there, off the cushion, and push that yellow away. Watch.
The thing is, these players
gonna
just don't play like that.
Oh, but Declan,
Do they?
he's done remarkably well there
He's
to get
punked
that
that in.
movement on that
He's
white
punked
ball.
in.
Because I tell you, Tom, when you're hitting a ball that hard, it can shoot out that pocket.
Yeah,
And he's hit that with force, hasn't
he's
he?
cued it like a dream. To be fair, he's played that unbelievable. Because I bet anyone it won't far off straight.
Well, I'll tell you now. Do you think this is an easy out?
I'd like for myself. I'd say probably not.
No, I
But with
wouldn't.
these sort of players here,
What did we say?
I was just about to say, but I mean, look at the white ball really there. I mean, it still would have had a lot of work to do there.
I don't think he would. Because listen to this, Tom, here. Once that drops, look at the angle here to get behind that.
Yeah.
At this level, Tom, it wouldn't have been hard for Declan to get on that red.
They work it out, don't they? But I mean, Rob here.
Wow.
There we go. Just, are you going to drop it in? You're going to drop it in, aren't you? Drop it in.
I don't think he will
Adam
drop.
must have-
Do you
Adam
know
must
what? I
have done
don't know if he drops it in. He's going to land behind that black. I think he's going to play it and he's going to put the black in the same bag as this yellow watch.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what
Yeah.
I thought, Tom. I thought playing it like
It's
that.
a right shot. It's a right shot.
It's
to
the
play,
right
innit?
shot. It's a very
100%.
good shot as well. I'll tell you what, this is huge.
Wow.
Wow! If you'd have said to
Declan
Rob
will be
Warne,
kicking himself.
if you'd have said to Rob Warne after 13 frames, you're going to be 5 in front, it'd have snatched your hand off.
100%.
100%, Tom.
And I mean, Declan there, I think he'll be kicking himself. Because as much as it want a full-blown opportunity, it was an opportunity for him to get them. I think for Declan. What do you reckon?
It was. But do you want to know something, Tommy? After forcing that red there, which I thought it were too straight on. It were a magnificent shot, but I said it could have popped out at bag. He's then still chasing. It still weren't an easy finish, and he's forced that red down the same pocket to try and get back on the connecting red up the top bottom end. And it's just eluded him, and that can happen. He'd made a phenomenal shot when he was straight, and he hit that. Can you remember that shot, Tom?
Yeah.
But this is what happens sometimes when you're chasing. When you're in front, things like that go for you. When you're behind, oh my God, things can go wrong. Let's see, we go. Wacker now breaking. Wacker's breaking 9-4 up. He's one frame off the hill, and that's a phenomenal break. Let's just see how that white slide. He's got one problem here. He's got a yellow and a red. Yeah, Rick can move that, can't he?
I mean, straight away you look at that, Jim, don't you? And you've got an opportunity straight away. I think on 2
I don't know
balls.
about straight away. He's going to have to play a plant. If he wants to take yellows, he's going to have to play a plant and just touch that red ball out the way, Tom. Which internally it'll knock the yellow up into towards that pocket. I think he's home and dry then if he can get that. He's not going to take reds, I don't think. I think it'd be a miracle. It'd be a miracle if he took reds, Tom. I think he's going to take yellows.
That's it.
And he's going to try and move it now with a plant. Watch. He's going to try and go into it and just move that red away. There you go.
He's happy with that.
He's happy with that. He's going to play now the yellow into the. I don't think.
Bottom one.
I don't think he will.
No.
He'll play the yellow into the middle, and he'll pop the bottom one next to connect him back up to. There's the shot. You play them into the middle, Tom. Now, so he plays. He plays the bottom one. He'll leave these two. He's going to connect. He's going to take the bottom yellow, Tom. And then I don't. What he'll do, I think he'll take the bottom yellow, and then he'll leave these two in the middle to connect to the black. What? He's not. He's doing it different. No. I thought he'd have took the bottom one first, Tom, because the black don't go into the middle bag, does it?
No, he's going to screw that top one down, it looks.
Yeah, I thought it'd have gone different, but just to show you...
I would have took the bottom one, I think, because I'd have just worked my way up. But like you say, this guy's he's got his own weight. Yeah. That's it, nothing wrong with him.
It makes no odds. There was still sitting ducks,
weren't there? He's happy because he can play it bottom one, play it middle.
He'll play this way, bit of check side, won't he? He'll check this up and just come straight up. Bit of check, look. Bit of left-hand side on that ball. There you go. Just to hold it up. And now he just puts a little bit of stun on ball, drags it across. Yeah, about 5 inches across and just puts black into bottom pocket.
Yeah.
That's real just do. Just stun across here. It's just a simple stun. There, look. Little jab. Boom. There's the shot.
Perfect. This to go 10-4.
I'll be honest with you now, it's going to take a momentum. It's going to take a... Oh, wow. It's going to be very hard for Declan now, isn't it?
10-4, guys.
Yeah.
And 10-5 to... John McAllister.
10-5.
Adam keeps sneaking a few back.
He does, doesn't he? Adam there. But he's 10-3 down, 10-4 down.
But it's 10-6.
Yeah, it was 10-4 down, wasn't he? Yeah, so now it's 10-6. Yeah. The Scoffy from York, the Grand Old Duke of York. Who is he?
Yeah, the Grand Old Duke of York.
He had...
How many men did he
10,000.
He had a few, didn't he?
Yeah, but he marched them up to the top of the hill. But did he march them down again?
I think he did, Jumbo.
Yeah.
Is he coming or what? Is he coming back?
Yeah.
How
much total prize money? £2 for winner in it, Tom. 800 foot run. It's £2,000 for the winner, and it's £800 for the runner-up.
Which off £100 entry fee is a quality little prize.
Yeah.
To say
it's nice for a weekend's work, isn't it?
Especially when there's 32 runners.
Yeah.
32 runners for £2,000. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a nice weekend out as well, isn't it, Tom?
It is, mate. We've got someone just put about Sheppy yet. I mean, I haven't mentioned Sheppy yet because obviously we are in Murphy's and we're watching the tournament. But Sheppy has just won the A-ball in Egypt.
Did he win it?
Yeah. Congratulations to...
Congratulations to Jordan Shepherd. Great achievement.
Fly like the wind, my mate. Fly like the wind. Deserves it, to be honest. I think he's just been dropping short on a few at tournaments. He's been all over, and I think he does deserve it, Jim.
Yeah, very good player, very talented player. He's not playing 8-ball pool on these English tables as much as he's gone over to Chinese. They're like cannonballs. Such a much harder game than this, Tom, that you know.
Declan's he's not an happy bunny at minute. I mean, Scouse just played a nice shot then, but he's just landed a bit awkward for himself. Can he pull something?
It'd be interesting if Myerscough can get next couple of frames, wouldn't it? Just 1 foot storybooks, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Clever shot there. Very rarely do you see Rob Warren play a defensive shot, eh?
He's in control though, and
He knows that, doesn't he? He's just give me a laugher.
He's laughing. I think it's
Yeah, Rob's just give me a laugh there. Rob looks as happy as a pig in shit, doesn't he? He's very happy.
that's a great shot from Adam.
It is, yeah.
I think he was just laughing at the fact that I think you told him to start snookering, didn't you?
Yeah. He's taking a leaf out of my book there, isn't he? Joking aside, no. But Rob's in total control of this game. It's a mammoth task now for Declan to come back, isn't it? You know, when Rob's playing so well, he's 6 frames in front. Can Declan win 7 frames on trot? It remotely can happen, but very rare will that happen. I don't think Rob will allow that to happen.
Oh, Adam's played a lovely shot there. He's played a lovely shot.
So Adam's on yellows here, isn't he?
Yeah. Take that into top bag.
Yeah, and what he'll do
Leave
is
an angle.
he'll come back foot white in the yellow in the middle bag and just hutch up. That's the shot. Lovely. Just a little bit of left-hand side on that cue ball, bit of little left, just to drift it up. There's your shot. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely plumb.
Beautiful.
Looks like 10-7. I think Adam's done himself proud, don't
He
you,
has,
Tom?
he has.
Done himself very, very proud. Well done, Adam Myscoft.
He has.
Yeah.
I mean, to be 10-4 down, and then to start reeling a few off, can he believe? Can he do it?
I think what it is as well, especially when you're 10-4 down and a player like Rob Warren, who's so attacking it's untrue, plays a safety shot, that's insult at wound, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
Tom, get me one, I'll get money. Thanks, Tom.
No worries.
Here we go. We've got John McAllister, the Rolls Royce man. John McAllister Breckin just broke off now. He's got a ball, he's got a few balls here. So John now is at the table trying to sew up this match for an 11-7 victory. It's all in his own hands. There's nothing Adam can do now, but just pray that John doesn't get these. It's going to go yellows. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Hasn't landed too good there, but John has still got a yellow into the middle bag there.
Yeah, I think with that there, I think obviously seemed to jump up a little bit now. Whether it's just slightly gone over someone's finger mark, or whether it's just took a little, I don't know. But I still fancy him to get these yellow. I don't know why. I don't think he'll be off it. But
It's not easy to get yellow. The one concern, Tom,
is
is
that
the
yellow on the
yellow
left.
is the yellow just in front of that red. What's it going to do? Because I don't think it doubles.
But it
Because
might,
if it's going to slightly, Tom, that yellow, if he brings it across here, it's going to hit this red. I think John's going to have a go at moving it now. There's the shot.
Wow.
It's a great
Wow.
shot, right?
Wow.
But can he get it?
Yeah, he's gonna play that into top bag, and then he's gonna take
Let's
that
have a
yellow
look. Let me
out
have a
net.
look. Let me think.
I would. 'Cause
Yeah,
obviously
yeah,
you
what,
could-
yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I
Worry's
mean?
got.
But
Yeah, worry.
he could
Yeah.
also take this one down line first.
I think he takes the
screw
one.
into
Right,
middle,
are you ready,
into-
Tom?
screw
My
into middle
opinion. I think he takes the long yellow down that line.
towards the.
I think he takes
yeah.
that yellow. Yes, he is.
And
That's what he's
screw
going
him
to do.
back.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to do that. I think, he's going to screw this back now, and he's going to pot the
Perfect.
yellow. He's going to, yeah.
Oof.
I think he's got to take the opposite yellow, not the one he moved out. He's going to, because if he takes the one he moved out, he's going to have to cannon that, isn't he? Off that red. He's going to take that one. That's it. And then I think he's going to come in between these two reds where that yellow is. Yeah. He's going to, or he might play. He's going to put a bit of top on it, and he's going to play this off the cushion.
Yeah.
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 And then it's game, set, and match. There you go. Or through. He's played it like that, off in between two reds and cannoned off at one. You could have gone two ways there, Tom.
Quality.
Quality. There you go. I think
Yeah.
Adam's done very well, do you?
And that's John McAllister
Into the final for the £2,000 first prize money if John can win it. It looks to me, like I said from the start, if anybody heard me, I says I don't know why, I had a feeling that the two favourites wouldn't be playing in the final. I thought one favourite would win, but I didn't think it'd be a McAllister-Brennan final. And to be honest, it looks like a Rob Warm final against John McAllister.
Yeah, well, at 10-4, it looks like that, but can Declan...
If Declan can win 3
Yeah,
on
come
trot
back to-
and get it back to 10-7, you never know. But let's be honest, you'd make Rob a
7.
huge favourite, wouldn't you?
7 from here, not easy.
Yeah.
To beat him 7-0 in this form, you wouldn't ever think it, would you, Jim?
No, you won't know. It's a big ask. It's a very big ask. But if anybody can do it, a player of Declan Brennan's ability is capable. But it's a huge, huge ask. To me, it's like being 3-0 up in football with 20 minutes to go and you've got to score 4.
Yeah. Just trying to read some of these comments because me and Jim have been in our own world commentating on the actual poll. So, Peter Sharple's your mate.
What's he put? I hope he's put something
Anthony,
nice.
he won €10,500. That's Sheppet.
Good lad. That's excellent. That's about £7,000, £8,000. Good luck to Sheppy, the Welsh wizard. Well done, Jordan, from me and Tom Heckingbottom.
You all right?
So where we go now?
What do you say?
Rob Warne here now is 10-4 up, and Declan is at the table to try and make this comeback. Nice shot there.
Yeah.
Perfect. He's going to have to hit this with some pace, but he's going to no problem come back up here. There's the shot.
He's got to try and find a rhythm. The thing
He
is,
has.
the pull gods can give it to you sometimes.
The pool gods can give it to you, but
Can't you?
my question to you is, Tom, do you think that during this match, we're now at 10-5, so obviously he's got to get 6 frames. Do you think Rob Warne is going to dry break
Let me
3
just
times?
give you a question.
Yeah, go on.
All
then.
right, let's just say this. So just
Yeah.
imagine this game right now.
Yeah.
It's 0-0.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Declan was to come over here right now to match table and
Yes,
to play Rob
yes,
in a flyer on
Yes.
a Friday night.
yeah. Can Declan
Would you
win?
be
Can
amazed
Declan win
if he lost
5-0?
5-0? If
I
Declan won
wouldn't be
5-0?
amazed, but they're under different circumstances.
But let me just-
and it's all in the
But
mind.
it
It's
is.
not, though.
It is.
They're not setting off from
I'm
0-0.
not saying
It's
it is,
10-5. Yeah.
but what I'm getting at is we look at it now like it's a massive climb.
Yeah, but
and
look
I
at
would
that.
like to
Yeah,
climb
but
it.
just take a look at these wheelers. It's
But-
like it's good night Vienna. If he
There
can,
you go.
if he can connect,
If-
that is an absolute monstrous break.
100%, and I agree with you. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
there's that slight little sliver.
Yes,
Of pressure
I
that's going
understand
into
what
that
you're saying,
final.
but both players are playing in a flyer are both from 0-0.
0-0.
The ball from 0, it's a bit
0-0,
different,
Jimbo.
Tom. Yeah,
I
I
was-
agree.
it was
Yeah,
only a
I
question.
know what you're saying. In theory, and in essence, in
It could
theory,
happen, but because you look at it in this aspect,
yeah.
you think, no,
it's
no
not
chance.
that Declan's gone to the table and he knows he's been playing this game for well over an hour, and he knows one slip up is
The
gone.
thing is now,
Yeah.
this is the matter of it. Is Declan has nothing now to. He's just going to go for it and let loose. Rob's on the hill, so he's gone for these reds here,
Yeah.
and you can only see potentially one ball here that's going to play a factor.
I
That-
think
that next to top
if
three
he
right,
goes to yellow, he might even take reds. Yeah, he is. Look, it's because
he
he's
just put it into the middle.
Yeah. So I didn't see that, Tom, when we talking there. I apologise. Yeah. So he's gone reds, hasn't he?
Yeah,
I think what he does here,
top one.
top one, middle one,
Gone his
then
bad
he's going to
one.
come back from the middle and put that in there in
It
that
does.
back. Yeah.
It does look like the curtains are ready to be shut.
Yeah,
doesn't
it does. It does. Yeah, he's closing in on victory.
That's a cracker.
It's a cracker.
That's a beautiful shot.
It is now. He's just going to play this red cannon off the cushion, bring that white ball. Yeah, here we go. It's home dry, I think now, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, he's played. For me, Rob's played unbelievable here. He's played unbelievable.
Well, Rob can. Rob's got that in his locker to do that type of damage, hasn't he? When he's on.
I know he played Tom Jones, didn't he?
Yeah, that's not unusual, is it? You know.
Unusual.
Unusual to be in love by anyone. No, but Tom's a great lad as well, isn't he?
He is. Tom is a cracking character.
You need characters in game, Tom. You really do. You need characters in game. Yeah,
Just trying to flick it off.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to flick it off.
No?
No, there you go. It's just a little
did-
flick.
lit-
Yeah,
lit- little flick
Just
the
a
beam.
little flick. Yeah, just a little one. He just nips this into the middle bag, and then it's final spot for Rob Wackerwarn, and he will be playing John McCallister. Do you know they've all got these nicknames? Have you noticed on John's tops? He never has a name, does he?
John McAllister.
Yeah, he ought to have the John Rolls Royce McAllister, didn't he? Yeah.
yeah.
No, he hasn't. John on his tops never has like a slogan or anything.
And
There you
that's
go.
it, guys.
Yeah, over and out,
What
Tom. I'm going to
a,
give Cass a game now, yeah? Thank you, everybody. I'm
what
just going to have a
a,
game myself now. Thank you very much.
Semi-finals, that is for your
Bye.
fans. Fantastic. And I'll see you for the final, guys. We'll be having a little short break and then going back into it.